the Jets rebuild. That's kind of all I have to say.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. The Home tab is your franchise dashboard. Keep track of your goals.
So, number one, trade Zach Wilson. He is just not the quarterback. Number one, trade him. Number two, trade everyone else who's a piece of trash and also very old. And three, well, there's really no number three except this. Alright, now we just got a ton of picks to work with. Now it's pretty much cut. Well, probably the rest of the players who I wanted to end up trading. Marcus Williams. See ya. Carl Lawson. See ya. You. Trading. You. Bye-bye. You. Bye-bye. I'm literally cutting everyone. Snip, snip, snip. Dude, this is going to be the worst roster possible of New York. Welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you. Welcome to New York. To New York. It's been waiting for you. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. Welcome to your nightmare. It's been waiting for you. Welcome to your nightmare. Monday Night Raw. Perfect. Wow, we just got absolutely smoked by Carolina. So we went 3-3, and we are apparently number 1 in the division. I don't know how we are number 1, but apparently we are. So yeah, this has got to be the world's best defense. I'm just kidding. We just lost to England. Like, it has to be because of our offense. It has to be. There's no way. Worst offense in the league, and yet we're 3-3. We have to be sub as the best team. How? It just doesn't make any sense. Joe Flacco has 7 interceptions. You're telling me that Joe Flacco is one of the world's best quarterbacks. Michael Carter actually is not doing too terrible. But I said 2 because he does have a fumble. Elijah Moore, he's been solid, as well as Braxter. Kai Beckett, and expect better from you two. Defense, see how pass rush has been. 3 sacks from Williams and Bryce Huff, so yeah, we're getting a lot of sacks, so maybe that's one of the reasons. Blake Crashman with 2, Michael Carter 2nd, Will Parks and Quilcy Worsless all have at least an interception, so let's just get to the playoffs and make it maybe the number 4 seed. I'll be very shocked if that actually ends up going into reality. Who do we have to sign, I wonder?
These players are on the last year.
No one that I want. Alright. Literally, no one I want, so I could throw my money somewhere else, to playoffs. Wow, the tables turned real fast. We went 6-11. So yeah, the tables turned real quick for us. Like we went to 3-3 to 6-11. Like we were on a losing streak. Probably at the end of the year. Let's go check stats and rewards. We had the second worst offense in the league, with the 10th worst defense in the league. Yeah, Joe Flacco is not my new quarterback. Like, he's not going to be my quarterback for sure. He has 16 interceptions. Like, he probably might actually have the most interceptions out of every quarterback. Like, let me look. I think he may have the most interceptions out of any quarterback. Okay, the most was Daniel Jones. But he has to have, like, some of the most. Yeah, he was tied with Derek Carr. Yeah, literally just with Derek Carr for interceptions. Then Michael Carter. He had a solid year. Tevin Coleman, we can go kill. Braxton Burner, I don't really care, but Elijah Moore had a really good season, which that is a good sign for a rebuild. Someone had to have it. Bro, both of my good offensive linemen actually end up having double-digit sacks. That's got to be a joke. Like Crashman, we had to have like something. 7.5 sacks for Colt Williams, 6 for Bryce Huff, 4 for John Freeman Myers, 2 for Blake Crashman and Nathan Shepard, 1 for Will Parks, 0 for Jabara, and 0.5 for Michael Carter second. 2 interceptions for Blake Crashman, Will Parks, and Michael Carter second, and 1 for Quincy Williams and Bryce Hall. But, you know, he had a solid season. Brandon Staley's available. I mean, as much... you know what? I'll keep Robert Saleh as my head coach. But you know what I will probably do, actually? I kind of want to get Brandon Staley's plan. That's the head coach. No, it's not going to let me. Well, whatever. I'll go get Sam. Marlon Burgers. No. I'll go Reels. Probably go offense. Actually, didn't give me an option yet. So, let me just do this real quick. A little bit better defense. Wait, I wonder what this side actually shows you. Oh, this is the... Oh. I'm sorry. So this entire time I always pick the offense side. No, I'm an idiot. Bro, I am getting my butt whooped. Like, I'm not even like gonna get my opportunity for player personal. Like, for real. Like, we have not a lot to work on. I mean, we don't have a lot that we can't, like, decrease on. That's what I meant to say. But, yeah, like, it was a struggling year, to say the least, for actually all 3 of us were tied for second. So, Dallas wins their 6th ring. Zeke is now the Super Bowl MVP. Michael Parsons gets Rookie of the Year. Joseph Fields' Offensive Rookie of the Year. Von Miller's Defensive MVP, and Tom Brady's MVP and Offensive MVP and Coach. Urban Meyer won Coach of the Year. I kind of did it backwards, so then a lot of people weren't expecting what I was going to say. So. But again, we need to fix. Like, we need to fix both sides of the ball, really, but, like, if I have to fix. Like, the thing I don't really need to fix is the defensive line. Like, we have Quentin Williams, John Brickett Myers. I think they're going to both be enough to at least have a somewhat solid of a pass rush. So we have the 7th and the 11th first round pick, unless we got other first round picks in there. But hey, I don't care. Really? BSD. We do get a lot of picks, though. Again, no one might need to sign, so we are practically just going to simulate it through free agency. Like, bro, we have like a very, very trash of a roster and an excuse of a team. We are currently a 73. Like, that's not looking too hot right now. Ooh, Reddick? It sucks that he's 27. Like, if he was, like, a younger age, I would probably took him. Keane? He's actually not even a bad option as defensive tackle, really. Quan. I'm gonna go with Tucker McLean. Give him a nice, $2.38 million contract. And punter. I'll give it to J.K. Scott, who is now going to be $9.15 million. Yeah, like, apparently Kansas is trying to fix their special teams, apparently. Literally. I'm kind of just glad that I dumped Zach Wilson to... what team again? Was it Minnesota? Like, I got a lot of picks to work with. Like, especially in the 2nd round of the draft, I think I have a lot to work with. Okay, so we've got both practice squad players. I feel like we gotta get, though, another running back to complement Michael Carter. Like, Michael Carter is not having, like, just not having a, a backup of a guy. It's gonna be difficult for the man to, well, get carries and stuff. So, yeah, we got 3 seconds, 2/3. We don't even have a 2 first-round picks next year. That's gonna be difficult when I just get to the point where I don't even get picks. Like, I just have to work with what I have. Let me look for any potential running back in free agency. I also want a young running back. Yeah, I'll go with Shaman Shear out of Washington. He could be fighting without a backup job. So, you know, at least someone gets hurt. At least we got a solid running back to work with. Like, we also need to work on the pass catching group. We got a lot to work with. Here's the thing. If I were to get one of these top 5 players, which I would like to probably get Jimmy Ward. Like, look at Ward. Excuse his effing injury, by the way, because I'm upgrading that. A in man coverage, A in zone coverage, A in tackling, A in stamina, A in press, A in awareness, A in catching, A in hit power. He can even be my kick returner if he wants to. But, here's the thing. Do I want to waste some of the draft capital that I just got just to go get him? No, thank you. And also, especially for one of these quarterbacks as well. I mean, I already like Jason Termon in general, so I'll just take my chances with him, honestly. Jonathan Curran, he isn't really a good receiver, and he wouldn't really be a nice compliment to boy Elijah Moore. Well, this guy could, wow, this guy could just be, like, if I just want to get a kick returner, that's kind of the guy. Like, hey, you want to waste a first round pick on a kick returner? Well, there's your answer. I mean, that's a thing I think the Jets would do. Just waste the first round pick just to go get a kick returner. Honestly, I think that would probably be true in real life. Oh, this guy's so good. He had D in injury though, so I don't really want to get him. Alex Samuel. No. Do I even have that wide receiver favorited by any chance? Yeah. I only have him favored because of his explosive speed and yeah, that's it. Just explosive speed and good kick returning. Like, that's like a recipe of an amazing kick returner. I mean, unless this guy could literally just get like us like multiple kick return touchdowns, I don't really think it's gonna matter to have a very beast kick returner. I don't really like this guy, honestly. Like, we have no wide receiver outside of him that I actually do think might be pretty good. Actually, yeah. Unless this last guy is going to be an absolutely, well, good of a player, to say the least. Nope. So I had to work with a terrible tight end core. I mean, not a terrible tight end core, just a terrible receiving core in general. Will Price, he's not a terrible tight end to have. Holy. Holy. Oh, take another drink. That guy is going to be a monster. Like, I think that might be the guy right there I want for my second rounder. Because, seriously. That guy is way too beast of a player just to fall into someone's hands. Cool. Or I just need a center. Like, center that can actually play, you know? Perfect. I also hate when people show you really good stats and then just make them absolutely garbage. Isn't that, like, so annoying? Like, look at this guy, for example. This guy has, like, worst a C. And he has, like, poor jumping. Why does an offensive lineman have to jump in their careers? Jump it up, get down. Jump. You know? He's good. It's just like, I don't really want to risk injuries. I understand, like, in a rebuild, kind of like, you're like, I don't give a crap about, you know, injuries. Because you're just hoping for this guy to just playing a level and also stay healthy. But like, injuries is such a dangerous of a path to actually go on. So that's why I don't really watch it. Fall from glory. Bank. Alright. I think we kind of know what we are going with in the first round here. Number 7 overall pick. Yeah, boy. Is going to go with quarterback product Justin Turner out of Clemson. Another of probably going to be a ton of good quarterbacks in this draft class. We got the number 11th overall pick. They just went with Marcus Payton out of Oklahoma. Now we're probably going to go with the defensive player here after we just went offense. Despite I'd love to upgrade the offensive line, I think I kind of have to upgrade the defensive line. We don't have a great defensive line right now. So I'm going to go with Mike Woodyard out of Missouri. And hopefully this boy can become a literal god. Now I'm about to make a big trade. Trading Australian Davis, Blake Clashman, and Bryce Huff, all for a potential first-round pick next year. I'm just trying to get your boy a first-round pick. I don't even care. Kansas City Chiefs first-round pick. I just want to get a first-round pick. Oh, maybe now with a bit more value for Bryce Huff, maybe there might be a chance of them actually accepting this trade. Let's go. Now we got a first round pick next year to work with. But I'm just going to say this right now. We have probably one of the world's best defensive units. So Daniel Shepard out of LSU. Tommy Barrett is still available. Honestly, I'm going to risk it all and go take Tommy Barrett out of Oregon State. Mainly just because I really want to see how he can play on the field with that electrifying speed of his. Now we're going to go use that second round pick on tight end product. How is Will Price still available? But I'm going to go with Tim Oliver out of Michigan State to hopefully at least catch a ball. And at least do something to fix what was pretty much Elijah Moore in the ball over and over and over and over and over and over and over. But let's actually now finally focus on the defensive side of the ball. And I'm going to go with middle linebacking product, David Graham out of Mississippi, or Michigan. So there you go. Now we got a defense captain to place Blake Crashman and all of his work he did for us to get to this part. So I think this is a late second round pick. But this would be a terrible time to just see, you know, if let's say one of these day three third round pick players aren't going to be available in round, 3 when I pick. Oh, this is my third round pick. Whoops. Logan Paulsey is more of a pass rusher. But this guy out of Wisconsin, I really wanted him to just be a pass rusher. He is more in man coverage, but hey, I won't even mind another linebacker. I can actually play coverage. Yeah, I'll take him. I kind of want him to play pass rusher, but I mean, it kind of depends on his overall. Tight end, Lake Hardman out of Texas A&M. And we're finally going to address the O-line. Kelly Taylor out of UCLA. He might have a bit of a run block problem, but at least when we can throw the ball, he's going to get an opportunity to get actually something out of the play. Now we're on to day 3 with the 23rd pick, 4th round. Oh, that corner is in the middle. But I will take Tyler Willis, just, you know, fix what is arguably a very wretched offensive line. And now with him on the board, now we're going to wait until round 5 in the draft for my very next pick in the draft. And let's see who's available. Oh, it's just nothing but linebackers. Now, one of these are also pass rushers. I don't really want a pass rusher. I currently just want another outside linebacker. Just another outside linebacker. Okay, they are actually probably both pass rushers. Okay. You know what? It wouldn't be a terrible idea. Oh, this guy's actually more of a guy. Okay, Marquez Washington out of Nebraska, I believe. Yeah. I mean, out of Arkansas. So, yeah. Well, I'll make this a part 2 video, so I hope you guys enjoy.